Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, Blanixo, hello, Brony, and hello, any lurkers around already. Welcome to today's stream, where we are going to be trying to race in Legend Competition 3, trying to hit that top 100. I just think it'd be fun to have a goal. I don't really care if I hit top 100 or not. I'm just like, you know, people like to have a goal to cheer for, and so we gave them a goal to cheer for. I don't really know how it's gonna go, but we'll see. Currently top 100 is anyone within the 2000s plus, so it's like 2005 in your top 100. You can see so here. So top 100 is 2001, so 2005 is top 88. There's a lot of people that are just barely in the 2000s. So yeah, it'll be fun to see if we can do this. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to. But if we don't, I ain't worried about it. Holy racers. I'm just looking at who's up here. Yeah. I mean, not to like toot my own horn, but if I was to choose like people that I was close to in gaming, I would definitely choose people like Yubi and Thorn and Nem. Although I don't, Trash, you know, I don't game as much as them. So I don't know how many times they've gone up and down, but almost there to reaching platinum last night. I still only got 1,729 so far. I believe in you. You got it. You got it. Go far. Reach beyond. Beyond, exceed your expectations. But remember, keep it positive. Keep it chill. As that is the first step to winning more. If ya ain't happy while winning, or you aren't winning. All right, let's go white space, high key. I thought this was Loki, but it's Lorik. I don't know the difference. Okay, nice, we have the right gadgets. That means we can get started with the races. Guys, I'm still low-key working out. I don't know if you could tell. Good morning, everybody. Blink, 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 blink. Millions of blinks. Whoa, big lobby here. We got some 2000s in the lobby with us here. The UC train continues. Yo, what's up, Green Volt Line? How you doing today? This fine morning. It is still technically morning. We aren't afternoon quite yet. At least in the EST time zones. I'm aiming for, like, escaping. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. We're definitely aiming for it, though. Generally unfortunate that we have a like 2 tracks with 0 shortcuts on them. Well, 0 boost shortcuts, that is. No! I messed up my snap drift! No, that first place was mine! No, I had that! Not the messed up snap drift! No! Oh, first race of the day. Of course we hit that awkward 0 snap drift turn. Hey, 7th though in this lobby ain't too shabby for even falling off the map, so we'll take it. It's a +0, which is insane. Sucks that Ultimate Charge plus Wisp Laser meta hasn't changed. Do you mean like you like bagging a laser wisp? I think that yeah, that's an unfortunate thing. I think that if you're using the acceleration character kit, you can kind of secure yourself a win though. By doing the same thing, but for the first 2 laps, you should be aiming to remove as many rings from ultimate charge users as you can. Typically targeting the people that are holding up the front lines. Also, hi Sunflower. How you doing? How you doing? I think the difference between acceleration character kit and ultimate charge level 4 is only the best ultimate charge level 4 users are able to actually still hold up in these lobbies. And acceleration character kits are able to do like very, very, very well still, like very, very, very crazy. Because of, again, at the end of the day, it's who has better items at the final lap. If you don't get a lead. Hi Carlos, how are you doing today? Level 4 hater, dude, and they're using acceleration character kit. I find that so funny because I guarantee you they're like level 4 hater because the fact they're like, man, level 4 is the meta pick, and then they're using the meta pick as well. There's 2 meta picks here. It's 2 meta picks. Good, thanks, and you? I'm doing all right, Carlos. We had a good 0 gain, 0 loss race last race, and now we're here to gain. We are here to zoom past the competition by not failing our snap drift. Yep. And due to the map we're playing on, we will have to grab at least a boost wisp. Preferably a double boost wisp. Possibly like something to get me through the grass entirely. I couldn't watch the live so late. Happy Women's Day. Happy late Women's Day. I don't keep track of any of those like specific days. I don't know. I'm just like, if you're not honoring woman or all these things every day, then you know, I don't know. It's just a thing in my head. I'm just like, I don't know why we have these extra days. But we ball. Oh no. Well, this will definitely give me what I'm looking for. Celebrate all peoples every day. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should really look forward to, you know, doing the right thing all the time. Come on. Man, not even a laser whisk could save me there. Nice. We have this extra day only for expand money. Women, man, kids, and everybody is always important, in my opinion, is only to expand more money. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You practically have to use acceleration character because if not, you get left behind. You can't even slipstream to catch up. I would agree with you if it weren't for the fact that I know people that are, you know, not using acceleration character kit and are able to do what they need to do, you know? I think it really is just a, you know, better items at the end sort of game. The final stretch is very hit or miss. It's very random. Green Vault Line, how are you doing in the Legend Competition 3? Where are you placed at in the grand numbers of numbers? I'm around 1,900, a little more. Yeah, I gotcha. So you're right around me. I don't know. I've been playing this, and I've been kind of just feeling like it really is the items that you have at the end. Like, at the end there, on Apatos, it's not the best to have Laser Wisp, and because if I had Laser Wisp, I wasn't able to do it, but Monster Truck's insane there. You know, you have a Monster Truck plus something else. Monster Truck's just really fast. What is banned in this Legend Comp 3? What is X Gadget? X Gadget means that everyone has Quick Recovery Kit. Hello, IC60. How are you doing today? Good luck, good luck. I don't know if you're in this race. Normally when people tell me good luck, it's because they're in this race. But good luck, have fun to everyone in the race, regardless. Hello, Dom. How are you doing today? Yo, me hate Radical Highway. Me hate Radical Highway. Who do you think that we should, like... Yo, Tinnick, Nem? Holy... Oh, wait. Icy is here. Hello, Icy. I assume you're the Knuckles. The highway is so radical. Tetra, no. It's not radical. I hate Radical Highway. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. And again, good luck and have fun, everyone in the races. Oh my god, we were able to take the shortcut without dying. Yes, I hit the bot. Do I regret hitting the bot? A little bit. Oh my god. We're having to micromanage so many different techs. Just making sure we're snap drifting at the right spots. Holy crap, I snap drifted on the pole. Dude, there's no way I just did that. Wow, dude. I have 100 rings and I literally can't catch up to these people. Tony Hawk Pro Skater level snap drift. Thank you, Muscle. Thank you. It was a crazy snap drift. I'm pretty pleased with like keeping up with that thanks to that Tony Hawk snap drift. I'm probably falling out of playing this as often. That's understandable. A lot of people are falling out of playing this super often. Dude, these lobbies have been rough though. Like we've been gaining like 2 points at a time. GG's. Raced well, raced well. Hi, Sega Zero Gamer. Because nothing's changing. That's the thing. I don't feel like things need to change in a game. I get that this is trying to be a live service game and people want it to change. But I always came into this game imagining that nothing would change and we would just be getting new characters. So I honestly haven't been falling out of playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds myself. I think a lot of people set their expectations super high because of the way the devs talked about the game being, we want this to be a competitive level game and different things like that. But it's Sonic. I was referring to the game balancing. Yeah, most games release and don't have any updates. Like I feel like we've gotten too comfortable with being able to have updates within games. And we were well aware that we wouldn't be getting updates until every 3 months due to the fact that PlayStation and Xbox have certain rules under live service games until they hit a certain number of consistent players where you might need to update the game more consistently than every 3 months. But yeah, there's some rules under Xbox and PlayStation and maybe Nintendo where live service games are kind of locked into this sort of 3-month update cycle versus it being in every month there's all this patch notes and everything like that. Every update has to go through like a revision cycle. So, I mean, when the game released, we knew that we would be getting updates every 3 months. Man, what's up, Wolf? Hope you're doing well today. I think that people also want the balance changes to be more upfront and just switch up the meta every update. As for the route that the devs are taking is a lot more, honestly, a lot more respectable, where you have to update things slowly in order to eventually reach a state where the game is super balanced, right? And so their first update, while it wasn't a big update or a lot of patch note changes, it was moving things slowly in the right direction. And over time, I'm sure we'll see a lot more adjustments that'll be good for the game. It's up to us as players if we want to continue playing it, though, you know? If you don't like the state of the game the game is in, the best option is to not play it. Numbers will tell Sega and the devs that they need to do something faster. But the numbers for Sonic Racing Crossworlds are doing really good, honestly. I wasn't expecting this game to have as many players as still continues to have, especially during festivals. I wasn't sure what kind of items those were gonna be. Thank you, quick recovery. Man. It's okay, Wolf. I believe you. I'm going back to gold. No, I don't believe you in that. I believe that you'll continue to climb forward. Keep positive mentals. You can do it. You can do it. You're goated at the game. You're goated. Guys, can we get a bless in chat for Wolf's climb? Wolf's climb needs to be amazing. Let's get that bless in there. Yep. Hit that emerald, Wolf. Hit that emerald. Flapu, I would have said hi, but I only saw you on lap 2. Yo, what's up, JD? GG's. Hi. Bless. I like that. I like that. You have your... Oh, wait. Is that's a Twitch emote? I didn't even know that Twitch had like a bless emote. That's really funny. I'll try my best as I can. Hell yeah, Wolf. Keep it up. I ranked up to plat. Congratulations, JD. Congrats. You'll love to see it. Hello, Bar Fritz. Yep, Bar Fritz. We'll say Fritz. What's up, Fritz? The boss emote is in honor of Floppy's the Narwhal, creator of the God Dog Avatar 3. Yeah, the blessed one. I get what you're saying. Also, Decker, how are you doing? I missed Decker's message earlier. I'm finally out of purgatory. Let's go, Tetra. Congratulations on escaping purgatory. You'll love to see it. I wonder what the racers here are looking like as far as their levels of skill. Like, where are they in the Emeralds rankings? Zariolo. Sorry, that was his name. Stretch will do. Get my stretch on. Okay, so we're in a plat lobby. Tough stuff. We won't get too many point gains for winning here. Like maybe 8 or so points, but... Hey, take the points we can, right? That's if we can. We're not getting any rings. We have to slow down. We were at a bad cycle. You're either the first one grabbing the rings, or you have to be the second one grabbing the rings. Or you could be the third one, but that's really far behind. And we're not the second one grabbing rings. It's right around where Storm is right now. A lot of rings are being lost here. There we go, 74 rings. We're the third one grabbing rings right now. I told you this is a bad place to be. So we're gonna laser wisp past the little automated section. And we'll make sure to snap drift through here. Oh my god. Oh my god, you know what? We'll take second there. That was a pretty good race. We really needed to get like somewhere in the top 3, considering it was a plat lobby and I'm emeralds. But yo, 30H, happy for you. You get some pretty big point gains there for beating me out. But I'll take a +8. Solid. Solid +8. Banana, bum, 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 bum. I remember I was almost at Emerald in Legend Comp round 2. Really? I got like Emerald, I think it was the 6-hour mark. I got Emerald in that Legend Comp 2. I'm the LY30H exclamation point 3 guy. Yo, I was just saying congratulations for beating me out. You got some pretty big gains there. Pretty close to Emerald too. So congrats. I hope you're able to hit it, if you haven't already. Also, thank you for the follow. Holy moly. I think top 100 is definitely. What's top 32 in Legend Comp 1? Hell yeah. I was in the top 100 in Legend Comp 1. I never bothered pushing further than top 100 because I have carpal tunnel. So like me gaming this game as much as I do is already not good for me. I could definitely get higher if I wasn't so ouchies all the time. Let's go Apatos. The only worthwhile race to go for here. Yo, we got Loki in here, Nem, Ghostman, Sarais, Vitamin, Tinic. Sorry, I'm looking at all these names at the wrong order. I can't remember, is carpal tunnel permanent? It is for some people, it isn't for some. I think that I could recover a lot from my carpal tunnel if I wasn't streaming as much as I have been. I mean, my carpal tunnel has already gotten significantly better than when I used to stream over 12 hours every single day without a break day. So with a break day and only 10 hours every single day, it's gotten a lot better. Nice, Fritz. I'm glad you were able to hit emeralds. What do you think the threshold will be for top 100? I said 2,500. like on the first day, but I think I might have overestimated that. I think we're looking at 2,100. Maybe the top player will be at 2,500. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's bound to happen. All these freaks are gonna have, like, items. My goal is to try and interrupt those items. Oh, never mind. I have an item. I was like, man, I don't have any item. And then it gave it to me. This is the only item I have. I will defend it like my life is on the line. No. Oh man, I got hit by a bomb. Yo, what's up, Sretso? Only 200 points to go? Yeah. That was a tough lobby. Lot of bagging. Lot of bagging. Tends to be the way it is though in these higher lobbies. That's why I don't like. I don't tend to like the higher lobbies too much. And it's just the more items you bag, the greater your chances are there. But it's always bagging. I know. We just gotta like that's what I've been trying to tell people. I feel like we're too forward on the level 4 hate, because level 4 is honestly. At least before Legend Comp 3, if you go to World Match, level 4 is the only way to get past bagging, right? And then the next best thing is bagging. In Legend Comp 3, everyone's able to keep up with each other because of the acceleration character kit, so that it becomes less of a oh, you can escape as a level 4. You're now always in the packs as a level 4. So it's like, okay, now you have to like bag in order to do anything against anything. I hate full power machine plus acceleration kit users. I don't think it's pretty much impossible to gap acceleration character kit. Yeah, I don't think we should be like hating on people though. Like I've seen like, you have to keep in mind, right? As a level 4 user, we've gotten a lot of hate, right? And then like to turn the hate that we've gotten into just another build, I don't think is exactly. I hate the gadget, not the user. Yeah, but again, I don't think that it's the right way to go about it. I think that you know, we got to take this as like a statistical understanding more so than anything else. Hi, Invade. How are you doing today? The track selections matter more now, to be honest. Tracks with good snap shifting like Dompa, ultimate charge user. Tracks with bagging potential, power / slipstream. I agree with that, Nick of Time. Mainly because it's still bugged. Yeah, it is bugged, but... Can't do much when there's always desync. I always love doing a big jump there. That's always super satisfying to me. I got hit quite a bit there. I lost all my rings, so it's probably better I fall back. Quite a bit better to fall back. Doing quite a bit all right. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you're doing all right. I myself, I'm doing great. I'm chilling. It's kind of becoming a little bit of a headache, I won't lie. How much I have to talk about, you know, keeping the community chill and stuff. I feel like this game has become more of a topic of how bad it is versus like what's genuinely good about it. But I didn't like how much I was getting bumped there. I was like, get off of me. Hey, we'll take that. Honestly, 4th place, solid. I lost 50 rings with just get smashed by 4 power cards with Ring Thief and Pack. Oh, 50 rings? Youch. There's a lot of rings to lose by bumping into people. Personally, Crossroads is the best game I've played in literally a decade, to be honest. I find more positives with this game than negatives, to be honest. I'm the same way, Invade. I absolutely adore this game, but it feels like the way that a lot of people talk about this game is like, and they'll play it still, which is the weird part, is they're like, man, I absolutely have no enjoyment in this game anymore. And they're like, but I'm still climbing to top 100. I'm like, what? Like, if you don't have any enjoyment in the game, why? Yeah, Crossroads is my favorite car racing game by far. I feel like we need to talk about that more, though. It's always like how bad the game is, how much you dislike something, or different things like that. I still love this game, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but it's becoming to the point, I feel like, in the community, and I've seen it everywhere I go, where it's the only topic talked about is the negatives. Like, and I think that we need to mix at least the negatives and the positives. Like, I get that you gotta talk about the bads that are in the game, but if you only talk about the bads that are in the game, then new players that come in are only gonna hear the bads. And we want players. We really, really want to retain players, because the moment we stop retaining players is the moment that this game dies. It is up to us to show what this game has to offer in its peak, you know, as is. Because if there's a chance that this is the final update we're getting, like imagine like next update is the final update we're getting, and they have to like go back on all the extra content and stuff like that, refund people. Like, you don't know, you never know what's gonna happen, right? It's an unrealistic, like, oh, that's how bad it could get, but it's like, I want to keep this game alive, right? I want to keep this game alive, so I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna keep showing it in a positive light. I will talk about some issues the game has, because I don't want to like mislead people, but at the end of the day, it is still the best kart racer game I've played, even with all its flaws. Well, Green Volt Line, I think the next balance change is not going to be another, like, very subtle balance change. It might change up the game a lot, but it'll be very, very subtle. Just like last patch. They're taking their time with these patches. They want the game. They basically released the game. This is, imagine this whole year as they're still releasing content, as the year where they're like, okay, we gotta like lock in on each balance patch that slowly moves us in the right direction versus, oh, we changed everything in this one patch and then boom, we have to keep updating the game permanently because of the fact that we keep overbalancing things. Or not overbalancing it, but like over-tuning things in left or right, up and down, you know? They really need to take their time with these patches. I hope that the patch we see next is another slight adjustment to a couple different things. I've mostly been hearing people complain about the meta being the reason why they hate on this game. But that's the thing. Every game has a meta. The only way to get rid of a meta is to remove the entire creative expression that you can have while playing casually, which is what casual play is, you know? My opinion of Crossroads right now are similar to my opinions of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Still my favorite racing game of all time, back when it was at its peak. Like, I loved it, but never ignored its flaws. Yeah. I understand that. That was close. That was almost very painful. If I had 100 rings, I would have taken that cut, but we did not, so we'll save it for later. Here we go. That was too close for comfort. That was beautiful, though. Solid race. You can't experiment because then you lose world match points, but world match points don't matter. That's the thing. They don't matter. You can experiment. You just don't. World match is world match. People hold world match to the same standard as legend comp. Legend comp is the competitive mode, not world match. I'm more of the opposite. I can enjoy the meta because I like to figure out ways around it. It gives me a chance to experiment. I like that viewpoint. I like it, Ash. I like it. I like it. That's why I absolutely love, like, as annoying as it is as a level 4 user, I absolutely love the idea of acceleration character kit giving more people a chance to have new builds and different things like that. The game should become balanced like this, and we've seen it from just a simple gadget added, right? A simple gadget added changing the meta up as much as it has already, where you're now, like, level 4 users are now, like, kind of fearing, like, the state of the play and stuff like that. That's a good thing. Now, I believe we'll continue to see that in the next update, but I do think it'll be another slight adjustment. I don't think we're going to be seeing level 4 get gutted. I don't think we're going to be seeing acceleration character kit get gutted either. I think that we're going to see some catch-up items get gutted a little bit. Not gutted, but, like, not be useful up front. I think that that's going to be their main focus right now. We going to see level 4 without invincibility. Level 4 without invincibility doesn't do anything. What, you get, like, 0.5 time extra boost? 0.5 seconds extra of boost time? Or 0.3? What is it? It's like, it's some like crazy low number. 1.5 more seconds? Is it 1.5 more seconds? How's the grind on your end? Yo, Nam, what's up? Grind's going good. I've actually been gaming hard, I feel. I've been gaming hard. 3.5 seconds to 5 seconds. Yeah, I guess I don't really notice it because I'm like, by that moment I can already chain, like 3.5 seconds, you can already chain another level 3 boost into it. So like the 5 seconds doesn't really do that much. In my opinion, like you could lower that down to 3.5 and you'd still be chilling. If that makes sense. I'm low-key here for the yapping, not the gameplay. Thanks, Akumu. I'm glad the yapping's been intriguing to you. How's the grind going for you, Nem? I was seeing you were high up there, chilling in the top 100s right now. Level 4 can do 2 level 2s. Yeah, but like in that time, like you're better off charging up another, you know, level 4 for most situations, you know. I think that like it being 3.5 won't really change much. Cause then look, oh no, I'm vulnerable again, you know? You don't really want to be vulnerable by doing 2 level 2s. Oh, that was close. Ouch. That hurt, and I deserved it. Yo, what's up, Tense? How are you doing today? It's been a moment. I have no rings whatsoever. Man, and I did that one really clean. That's tough. That lap was really clean, but because we got hit by that bomb, where was it? It was at the end of lap 1. We were never able to catch up because our rings were just so low. Good, good. Visiting my my pause, so I'm away from the PC for a bit, which is always nice. Yes, it is nice to take a little bit of a break from the PC. Pops. I understood what you were saying. But I'm gonna imagine that you were talking about your dogs. Gets really hard to find a match the higher your rating. Literally have to match my queue times with other players just to get games. Really, Nem? Really? You don't just, like, wait for the matchmaking to, like, put you into a random game? Because I know there's players that will Alt F4 when there's certain maps. I know there's players that will Alt F4 over many different things. Like certain players in the game or different things like that. Tried that, got a no games found 3 times in a row? What? I have not run into that problem. Not yet, at least. 1,941 is obviously not as high as you are right now, but interesting. I don't have dogs, but my cousin does. I'm staying with them while I'm down here, so I get to visit him. Neat. I think it starts happening at around the 2,000 range. Okay. I'm curious about that. Because I do want to try and hit maybe like 2,050, 2,100. by the end of the Legend Comp 3. That's just like a, oh, I put a random goal here for lols. See, watch, all of these truck drivers are picking North Star Island, and I'm like the only one picking Dampa Factory here. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me if my stage gets picked. But the chances of my stage getting picked is like none. It's pretty low chances here. Watch. 1 Dampa, 2 Dampa, 3 Dampa, 4 Dampa. There was 4 Dampa votes. But the rest was North Star Island, which is funny. They've secured their loss. Have had a lobby get a host comm error every time I match with a certain individual. Weird. Host comm error, I've tested this before, but it has nothing to do with any of the players. There is not one singular player that hosts the lobbies. Because I've run full lobbies and it'll say host comm error and I'll still be in there. Or like it'll say host comm error and other people will still be in there. So I don't really know what causes that. But that is a thing. Oh my god. No, I got bumped off. I was doing so good. Dude, that shadow got me good. Hey, we caught back up to the shadow. I'm pretty proud of that. What was the shadow using? Was that level 4 as well, or I don't know? Because I saw him in a speed vehicle. But we'll take second. We'll take second. Ryu go. +6. We'll take it. We'll take it. Was aiming for silver and was able to reach gold. Nice, Ashtray. Glad you're able to do that. Super awesome, super awesome. Happy for you. We've climbed quite a bit today. Very, very pleased with the outcomes. It's been fun. We've been getting a lot of Dampa Factory. Sadly, we got pushed off Sky Road, but it is what it is. Amazing recovery after the fall at Sky Road. Yeah, dude, Sky Road, if there's one map, okay, if there's 2 maps that I fall off on all the time, it's Radical Highway and Sky Road. Radical Highway has rails every, like railings where you're not supposed to be able to fall off all the time. But I swear I fall off every single time on that map. Radical Highway is the like that is the biggest nerf to my gameplay. Did you drift while on air? No, I got bumped off by one of the other players for Skyroad, and then why did they leave? I guess we do have quite a bit of bots here, right? Makes sense. Toe really do be catching strays everywhere, huh? Yo, Toe, listen. I don't know what Toe has done in other places, but when he's over here, he loves to be a little goofball. Is that Bros Clan? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What's wrong, Wolf? What happened? I'm jealous of people who have hit 2.1k. I still can't hit 2k. I don't think you gotta be jealous. That's crazy. Bros Clan still plays? Wow. Does he? Oh yeah, it is Bros Clan. it is Bros Clan. What's up, Bros Clan? And now 10 ads. If it's 10 ads, they're gonna be very short ads, but 10 of those very short ads. Jesus. Yeah. Ads can be quite silly. That was risky to go under the dinosaur, but if you ain't playing risky, are you playing the game at all? Bro, I did not mean to snap drift there. My brain just auto snap drifted. My brain was like, snap drift? Snap drift? And my or I guess my movements were like snap drift, but my brain was like, don't snap drift. My movements happened without my brain. It's okay. It was all part of the plan. They're gonna get hit by like whatchamacallit, Boom Boo, because like, you know, they're gonna use Boom Boo, right? Dude, they have laser. I saw second place laser through there. Hey, what, we aim for a third? We aim for third? I don't know what D-Sync's gonna tell me there. That might have been third. I know. I hate this game's D-Sync. Guys, if there's anything we should be complaining the most about, it's D-Sync. Looked like third. Dude, there's no way to tell. There's no way. Every time. Dude swerved hard just to dodge your NATO. Yeah. Hey, we take it. +5. This is how all my games have been going. Nem, you've been here for like, what, like 20 minutes now or something. Like 15 minutes. You've noticed every single time I play a race, I will jump off because if I'm playing stupid or get distracted. Every time. Mess up lap 2, recover lap 3. Literally. Like, never punished. Dude, not only did I mess up lap 2, but I messed up in the worst possible place you could mess up in lap 2. Like, what do you mean I snap drifted in the dyno cut? Snap drifted in dyno. Bro, what am I doing? Whoever does that? Nobody. Nobody, because it's stupid. But here I am. Lap 3 recovery, boy. Woo! Damn, 6th place got me minus 15. I really should have alt F4'd. No. Players should never alt F4 because of how a lobby looks. Never. See, I have not once alt F4'd my entire time playing this game in Legend Comp. I say in Legend Comp because I've alt F4'd in order to pick up people in a lobby for World Match, but that's just to pick up people. Yo, 1805 2000 1805 2001 PVA. Thank you for the follow, aka PVA. We'll just say PVA. I'm back from the ad. Welcome back, Wolf. I believe that you'll be able to climb back up. Remember, comp's always going to be an up and down, up and down. I mean, when I saw all the bots, yeah, I haven't done that for bots. Let me put it this way. If you alt F4 during a bot lobby, right? If there's a lot of bots you're seeing, right? And you alt F4, you're causing everyone else there to have another bot. And that's just not healthy for the game. You shouldn't be alt F4ing against bots. Those are free placements, if anything. They really need to rework the queuing system. Yeah, I think that like lobbies should be like closed if too many people disconnect during the selection phase. Like, realistically speaking, it should be like, oh, you have 4 disconnects in Legend Comp mode? Yeah, that's a little too many. Again, you would be looking at much longer queue. Yo, stray green glove, end of lap 2. It's always lap 2. End of lap 2 always kills me. Woo! No! It was either I hit the... That was honest. It was better for me to jump off. It was better for me to jump off. It was better. It was better for me to do that. All right, that's gonna be a tough one. Don't snap drift. If I didn't snap drift, I would have hit the spike ball. Spike ball, lose rings. Jumping off the map, don't lose rings. Finally punished. Yeah. You had level 4 ready. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Not in time. Minus 20. Finally punished. I think you get 2 level 4s in that section with Whisper anyway. 1 right before the cut and 1 before the jump. Yeah, you can. I just was not lined up for it correctly. Who that Miku trying to point blank me with the green glove? Hugged the wall and the green glove hit the wall instead. And then it bounced back and hit me. Was that lap 2 green glove? Or are you talking about a different green glove? Because a green glove sniped me on lap 2 out of nowhere. It just appeared. Lap 3? Okay. End of lap 2, there was a green glove that totally sniped me. Out of nowhere. Bounced off the left wall, bounced off the right wall, but then angled downward and just jumped me. And we have a radical highway enjoyer. Grr. I'll get you. How dare you, radical highway? Uh-oh. Quite the bot lobby today. It's okay. I won't leave for the other players in here. Like a good player would. I hate green glove because every time I use it, it ricochets to me. Just use it when you see the red reticle. Don't let it ricochet. It can target for a reason. Although it shouldn't target. Crazy that it can. You know what? Fair enough. I might be dead here. I'm not dead. We stay living. We're going hidden worlds. By accident. I wasn't paying attention. Close. Big snap drift. We have to take the shortcut. We need a little bit of distance considering we don't have a boost wisp. Create distance with items, maybe? No, we weren't able to. No boost wisp moment. Nice. I do think Sega should address the bots, though. I do think people should be punished for alt F4ing during matchmaking. Then don't say that you're gonna do it. It doesn't make sense to do it if you think they should be punished for it. Sega should 100% address the bots, though. It is a little bit crazy. Yeah, I think it's a server thing. I think it's a server issue. People are just getting DC'd. GG, Sretso. -2. Guys, we've lost 22 points in the last races we've raced. You magneted me? Or someone else did? It was probably me. I placed down like 3 magnets. Until they 100% fix the matchmaking, it's fine. I disagree. Entirely. I'm not playing full silver lobbies at Emerald. If you're in a full silver lobby, that should be the freest win for you. I'm sorry, that should be the freest win. Get +2, get +5, you know. Call it a day. I don't think anyone should be abusing Alt F4s and matchmaking and stuff like that. Because if there's no guarantee that they'll fix the matchmaking. They need a cap penalty for losing if they didn't want to alt plus F4. Are y'all getting into that many silver lobbies and losing that many silver lobbies? I don't know. That's a little crazy to me. Like, silver lobbies are the ones that I'm able to, like, literally escape the entirety of everything. Every single time. Seeing -25 is hurtful. I get it's hurtful, but that's the ranked queue. I don't know. I just keep getting no matches found up here. Yeah, that's a different situation though, Nem. If you're just stuck in no matches found, then that's just like they need to let you sit in the queue for longer. Lowest ranks I've gotten are plats. Nem, what sort of I'm curious, which servers are you located in? Get silvers or bots? Lazy Zach, what servers are you located in as well? You haven't been playing since 2K plus? Weird. I'm NA. There shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, no, there shouldn't be an issue there. I don't know why you guys can't find lobbies. I just remember we're going to Radical Highway. And I got the biggest frown on my face. Not Radical Highway. I am playing that risky. I am playing a risky game today. Dang, no items again. We'll take second. We'll take second. I'm in Sonic Racing Crossroads Lounge Discord, the one where I play Mogies with JP. I'm EU. Okay, interesting. What idiot picked this track? I know, right? I hate Radical Highway. Fast got last? No Fast Games! Slow Games 23, am I right? Dang, Gabu. Shots fired. You got plus 50? That's huge. Why does the track just randomly bounce me and I fall off? I don't know, Fast Games. Talk to Toe, talk to Thorn, talk to Robopo. Oh, no, yeah, wait, no. Talk to Kazemi Levaya, you know? They all love it. They all love Radical Highway. Talk to me. Yeah, talk to the Radical Highway lovers. I also do. Oh my god. Why do we have so many big lovers of Radical Highway in chat? Guys, Radical Highway is bad. We will not be listening to Toe's opinions. Wait, Lazy Zach, what problems do you have with Toe? Nem, no. Radical Highway had problems before power cars were meta. I'm in Silver Ring now. I'm so done. Give yourself a break, Wolf. I believe you'll be able to climb back up. You just need to be like running into each match positively. He's just a troll in-game. Outside of that, I don't really care. Oh, okay. So you think Toe's a troll in-game? That's because he is a troll. I mean, we need you, Con. You know what's insane? What's insane, Tense? Toe calls himself the most nice racer in Crossworlds. You think he's talking? Okay. Guys, you are so easily rage baited by Toe. It is embarrassing. I mentioned Toe, and he's living rent-free in your heads. Toe be on some BS and call it Toe Tech. Dude, you're all living in his mind, like he's living in your mind rent-free. Every single one of your minds have been invaded by Toe. His plan worked from the start. This was what he was doing. Y'all let it get to you. No, I love Toe, don't worry. Okay. Funniest man in the planet. It's crazy. I gotta tell Toe about this later. I'm gonna be like, yo, Toe, I was streaming Crossworlds. I mentioned your name once, and the whole chat lost it. The whole chat lost it. They did not want to hear your name. No. That was so evil. Oh my god, dude. I knew that they had that as well. I thought they were gonna use it sooner, though. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Big laser wisp right there at the end. There's literally a clown toe channel in the lounge Discord for a reason. That's crazy. Wait, clown toe? Are you in lounge floppies? No. I don't think so. I'm in, like, the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Discord. Like, the unofficial, official one. Or the one that, like, everyone's in. But I'm not in any other Discord servers, Crossworlds-wise. After all the drama, I left most of the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Discords. Understandable. Someone get this man in lounge? I don't know if I would want to be in lounge. That's the thing. If he wants to join. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a competitive player. I'm not a competitive player. I'm only in the main, quote-unquote, main Crossworlds Discord. That's what I'm into. But I'm honestly, I might leave there too. I joined there recently just to see if it was like chill in there. But it's 90% of the messages, at least what, like when I was looking, were just all negative messages. And I'm like, dude, what? We got non-comp players in there. I'm just there for the Mogies. That's the thing. I would never do a Mogi either, though. I'm like, I don't like the idea of Mogies. It's just like I don't like Mogies. I think that it's a me thing. Mogies are fine. Oh wait, guys, why was that such a clean snap drift, guys? Can you praise me in chat? Praise me in chat. Bless, thank you, thank you. What frenzy? Ouch. These haters. Woo! Honestly, I'm fine with that. We actually ended up dodging the red by getting invincibility frames. So we take that entirely. We take that entirely. No! I didn't get the level 4, dude! That's my bad. I could have gotten the level 4 there. Hold on. Floppies, do you care about leaks in chat? Ask him before I say my next sentence. I don't care about leaks. I swear I'm the most unlucky player. It upsets me so much. Nah. That slime killed my race. It killed my race too. I was in first and ended up getting like 5th or something. 6th? I don't know. Because I know what the next legend comps are. Next one will be the best by far.
Very well.
Should have been inventory swap. Oh, what? To have even more bagging? Legend Comp 4 is Grand Prix rule sets. So, you have to go through a Grand Prix in order to win points.
Farewell.
Set of races, then points, yes. I mean... that'll finally truly set it apart from regular world match. Which actually sounds fun as hell. I mean... I think it'll be all right. I don't think that the servers can sustain 3 races in a row. So I'm kind of skeptical about it. Y'all can say you'll love it, but you won't love it when you lose points from DCing mid-race or mid-Grand Prix and your 40 minutes of gameplay is gone. Okay, it's not 40 minutes, but you get what I'm saying. The idea is good. Patch just needs to improve things, I guess. Also, I low-key need to, like, get an item or 2. Like, I'm slowing down on purpose right now. That's not going to be enough. All right. Let's hope whatever items we get here. Oh, this is beautiful. I mean, we'll take that. 3rd place is pretty solid there. Considering the fact that I wasn't getting items when I should have been. Also, swap would be broken, but bagging would still be outdone by running because people would just gap. No bagging is catching those gaps. The idea is good. Patch just needs to improve. Gonna be a mirror mode one. So there's hope that we're gonna get Sonic, Supersonic Speed as a mode for Legend Comp, please. I mean, I hope. Honestly, I'm not a big fan that Legend Comp mode changes every single time. I wish that it was solidly... All right. I have to catch up with this chat. Legend Comp 2 was awful until you reached the top lobbies. It was still pretty bad. If the changes were not some random BS, it would be fine. Like switching between sonic speed and supersonic speed would be fine. I disagree. I think it should have just been supersonic speed the whole time through. Or even the Grand Prix idea. When's the Fortnite stream? I actually detest Fortnite. Not the biggest fan. I don't like their use of AI. Bagging was so strong in Legend Comp 14. I hope we don't get it again in Legend Comp 26, right? No one fighting against having supersonic speed. They haven't put it in for some reason. Yeah, you can't even do it in custom lobbies, which is weird. $361. Guys, you and your little jokes. All right. Floppy's casually getting an insane bag. I'm honestly just trying to get rings, but that's not really working out too well for me. And it's not working well at all. I can't even out race him to get the 20. Man, second place, huge. Hey, that was a solid race. Solid race. Yo, Blazon, say thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. The big 65. True. Thank you. You can do Grand Prix in custom lobbies. I wonder how long they're gonna do Legend comps. I don't know. They're pretty easy to host. It depends on the player count, honestly. I think it's entirely dependent on how many players stick around. I think we have the year, you know, obviously we have until the first year of updates is over, guaranteed. But after that, I have no clue. Also, hello, Green Volt Line. Charles, Green Volt Line. DTRX, Wooter, Tsuki. Lots of gamers here. The titles in game go up to 7 for now. For nows. Kerbo! Hi. I got a match in full gold lobby. Hey, easiest win, right? Free points. Hey, be nice to Kerbo. JK, what's good, Kerbo? You players. You gamers. Yeah, I shouldn't have been drifting there. Only way of catching up. Pretty decent, honestly. Uh-oh. I don't even know how that hit me. Everyone's respecting this tornado. Oh my god. Let's go. Big first place. That was huge. Incredible. Dude, drills? Okay, I'll say, I've said it many times and I'll say it again. Drills ignoring automatic sections and lasers and literally like any item that ignores automatic sections is a little crazy. It's a little stupid. I'm near 2,150 and then I'm parking. Real. 125 stream streak from MIKU. Yo, supporting in spirits for my sake because I can't stand the Shui show that is Legend Comp because people are miserable 90% of the time. So good luck, floppies. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. I've been fighting. Dude. The complaints has been crazy. Extremely common floppies. W. Thank you, Pains. Thank you. These have been some consistent wins. Thank you. It's because if I focus a little bit more on bagging, not on purpose, just because if I'm reading chat more, I'm at the beginning of the races, I'm like falling behind. Speak, Mimi, speak. Yo, Fiddle's been lurking this whole time, but he watches on YouTube to avoid you Legend Comp 3 comments. This is crazy. 125 watch streak aura. It is aura, I won't lie. Guys, what if we ended on the bite of 87? Thoughts? No. Hello, Tempest, Mellinger. How are you doing today? Hydrate? Will do, will do. No, honestly, same. I've validated Fiddle for this. The first days of Legend Comp in chat were atrocious to read through. It was pretty bad. I think a lot of people, and again, this is coming from someone who gets like highest ranks in like, I would say is 75% of the games he plays. Like that I genuinely play, right? Getting the highest ranks in a bunch of different games is not an easy thing to do. And I get really, really, really high up in rankings as a casual player. I think that when people start to take things a little too seriously, they lose fun for skill a lot of the times, but you should never lose the fun aspect. You lose the fun aspect, you lose what makes gaming gaming. It's important to have that balance. The game should never make you feel so bad that you want to quit. If it makes you feel that way, you need a break. You need a nice, decent break. Yo, it's actually, again, okay, I talked about this on my Discord server, but now I've never said it in live stream. Back in the day, I used to play a game called Omega Strikers. I still play it every now and then to this day, right? But I used to play a game called Omega Strikers, and I was in, I had my own competitive team. I played it super, like, religiously, right? That was my game. I even pushed out an entire, way of playing. I played as Aimee goalie, which was at first when she first released was looked and frowned upon, and it was like, oh, that's like the worst thing to do. Why are you doing that, right? But now it's one of the it's a very popular pick as a goalie. Basically, it got to the point where I was such a competitive player in that game that my mentals got ruined based on how they were updating the game, right? They would update the game in ways that I didn't want because if I was a competitive player and I tried way too hard in this game, right? And they would do things that made it so it was less skill oriented and there was more randomness to the game and different things like that, right? And I got so upset with the game I stopped playing it for a good decent bit of time. I've recently come back to playing Omega Strikers, and the game is more fun than I could have ever remembered because I was too fogged by the idea of the competitive scene of the game and making sure that things were perfectly competitively sound. I play the game like a lot now again, and I freaking adore the game. And despite the things that I used to hate, you know, I still love the game. And I think that happens to a lot of people in Crossworlds, where a lot of people get really fogged up by the competitive scene of the game instead of just saying, dang, this is a game at the end of the day. Just play it, enjoy it for fun, you know? And whatever comes to the game comes to the game, but enjoy it while it's here, because you don't know how long you'll have with it. And I just think that it's important that people don't lose the whimsy when it comes to the game, you know? Whimsy is going to be there no matter what, and the moment you lose the whimsy is the moment you stop playing this game, and then you stop playing the game, and you'll come back to it later and be like, dang, I stopped playing this really, really good game only because I was too uptight. Don't be too uptight over this game. It is silly Sonic the Hedgehog. It ain't worth it. Climb at your own pace. You don't gotta be anywhere at any given moment in time, you know? Hidden World, my precious. I hate Hidden World. So that's a 90% of the fandom. Yeah, it's tough. By the way, I downloaded Mega Sharks. Hell yeah. How hard is it to snap drift? It's not too difficult to snap drift. I could do a little bit of a snap drift tutorial. I could toss my controller on screen. I only left this game because Tangle and Whisper have no voices. Fair. If that's all you were there for and it's not there, I understand, Pains. Don't worry about it. If your enjoyment of the game came from Tangle and Whisper's voices, and you didn't get it, fair to leave. Everyone has a right in their opinion on where they find the enjoyment in the game. I personally can't snap drift for Shui and refuse to learn because I want to preserve my hands and fingers. That's fair. Real. Hidden World should stay hidden if you ask me. What's going on in the Emerald lobbies? Almost half of them are bots every time. I think it happens due to the fact that people see like 3 bots or 2 bots, and then you'll have more people alt F4ing because the fact that they don't want to play with a bot. I'm personally against alt F4ing in every situation, so I always stay in all my lobbies. Then of course there's the Sonic Racing Crossworld servers where they try to pump you out into a game too fast where they don't fill up a lobby, or the servers are breaking so people die in the lobbies as they're loading in. Carpal tunnel is scary and I don't need that. Real. I got burnt out from trying to semi keep up with the Miku event day 1. That's fair too. I mean, burnout's real. I'm shocked that I haven't been burned out of this game. It's probably because I have such an amazing community like the community I have right here that's willing to listen to my hot takes that are quite frankly tends to be quite different from most of the people in the game, considering I'm a competitive casual player, so to say, where I forefront push casualty and secondly push competitiveness. Surprisingly, no one dips when we see 4 bots up in the 2,100 range. That's cool. This is very hard to gain points with bots. Yeah, it is tough. Your takes are probably the most chill I've heard in a long time. Yeah, I think I've unlocked my true potential, as they would say in Ninjago. Ninjago name drop. I've unlocked my true potential, where I've been freed by I've been freed from the you know that feeling you get. I guess like the best way to call it, and people might be mad at me for calling it this, but you know, baby rage. I feel like I've escaped from baby rage. I feel like baby rage happens to a lot of people, and I've escaped from baby rage. I can't baby rage. If I get close to baby raging, I'll just dip. There's no reason to embarrass myself enough to baby rage, where I'm like, oh my god, I can't. I'm just so like I don't know. I can't baby rage. That skin, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I do want an item, a different item, that is. Dude, boom boos are the most useless thing with everyone having quick recovery. It holds them down for half a second. I'm switching items again. We're switching it out. The swap. Okay, hold the boost wisp so that the next item box that we get is not a boost wisp. Now we're hoping for a better item than a boost wisp, not a worse item, but due to our position and how far we are from first, we're looking at, yeah, we're looking at something worse than boost wisp. That's fine. That's fine. We'll use boost wisps into this next item box set, and hopefully we'll be able to get something nice. Okay, a boost. I'm kind of chill with this for the end. Other people are probably gonna have some better items than me because I didn't really focus bagging too hard. I'm killing everyone with gloves. I've had it. I'm dumping items. Dump the items. I've consistently gotten boost Swiss. They have all the items. We'll take that. I don't even know what happened. The only times I baby rage now is when I'm either sleep deprived or in a bad mental state. Yeah, and like that's what I meant by like reaching my true potential. Like I've gotten past like I've gotten to a point where I feel very in control of myself, which is something that I always push for people to be able to do, you know? You can't control your feelings, you can control your reactions, right? Your feelings are gonna happen. I'm gonna naturally feel bad about losing a race. -8 points, I feel bad. But my reaction I can control. I can be like, well, 8 points. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna start like getting nervous over the next game because of I lost 8 points type beat. I baby rage when I'm feeling lack of confidence. I never get mad at a game or my opponents, just myself. See, that's also not good to do. Like baby raging over yourself is also like just as dangerous as baby raging over other people. So definitely it's something that needs to be worked on for everyone, you know, that you're like, give yourself that confidence, but it's like, know where you are in the world. Like think about how many players Crossworlds has, right? They have over like 1 million people have bought Crossworlds, 1 million people has played this game. There's 24,000 consistent players in this game as well, if not more, or something around that, right? And Gabu, you're part of near the top 200-ish area, right? Top 200, top 100, whatever it may be, depending on the day, however good you're gaming of that day, or how lucky you get with the items, or whatever the heck, because there is luck in this game. There is luck in this game, right? You have to understand, you're part of like a 1%. Like people will look at your game and see how you play, and they'll be like, wow, that's impressive, right? But you look at yourself because you have these expectations of yourself versus, you know, removing those expectations and just doing your best every day you wake up. That's what I do. I do my best every day I wake up. And that's how I don't have to suffer from expectations. I remind myself, I'm like, I am doing my best. I am. And where I am is okay. Hello from the other side. Hi, Fiddle. If I actually witness a problem, though, I will bring it up with trying to avoid being rude about it, like give them a call to fix the issue they're having or whatever. Yeah. There's actually been a competitive game study done. I don't know where the study was done, but I remember reading the article, and it is a valid article. Again, there was a competitive game study done, and there's like an insane statistic. I can't remember what the statistic is, so I won't say numbers or anything like that. But there's an insane statistic that shows that if you are like in a positive mental flow, right, while competitive gaming, you perform significantly better than in a negative state. Like it is like a significant amount. Like it's a percentage you don't want to ignore. So that's why I say, like, if you're doom queuing, like you are causing yourself to perform worse. I feel bad for people that don't listen to my advice either. Because, like, this is coming from, like, I don't know. It's like... I feel bad for them because, like, I know the answers sort of thing. There's a reason I am where I am, and I'm able to do what I'm able to do with so much, with little to no, like, upsetness, you know? And it does come down to, like, a choice. And it's weird. It's weird to say that because I used to be in the state where it's like, no, you don't get to choose. Nah, you do. You do. I had to come to the realization of it, though. Everything you do in life is a choice. Again, can't control feelings, but reactions, absolutely. I will say, though, everyone's feelings are totally valid. Like, feelings are tough. Let's go, first place! Hi, Jaden Cool. Welcome into stream. I don't think I Doom Cube personally. Especially when I'm low-key, KM, as over giving that advice. Even when I'm in a shui mental state and it hurts, yeah. I'm good at all games anyway, so literally me fiddle. Like, I boot up a game and you can guarantee I'm awesome at it. Except for farming games. Terrible at farming. I'll just find the fishing spot and I'll fish the whole time. And that's not the point of the game. I just fish. I just fish. Something about fishing moves these neurons in my head. Fish. Literally, Blinique Soap. Literally. Fish. I'm not gonna lie. If people don't take that achievement, I just isolate myself and push them away. If you ain't gonna make effort of making things better for yourself, that's on you. Yeah, I understand that. Advice. I knew what you meant. I just read it as was. Why is bro role-playing Big the Cat? I am Big the Cat. I fish. I fish. I'm not even gonna... I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. When I first played Sonic Frontiers... The first thing I did was run over to fishing. You put fishing in a game and it's over for me. I went to fishing. I got everything I could possible in the fishing place. And then, like... And then I got started with the game. I did it every time. Any moment I found fishing in Sonic Frontiers, it was like, okay, I'm here now until I unlock everything I can now. Fishing was life. It was helpful in Sonic Frontiers, though. Fun fact about the fishing in Sonic Frontiers. It is a set number of fish you get, right? There's like 10 fish, or let's say it's more than 10. And let's say there's 30 fish, right? And they all happen in the same order. Once you reach the 30th fish, it resets back to 1, and you're catching the same 30 fish in the same number order as last time. Yeah, it's natural. We're again, we're part of like the top top 200-ish area, and you can't guarantee all 200 of those players are on all at the same time, or even all in the same region. So the fact that you see me all the time is like a normal thing. I don't see it as stream sniping. I was making a joke about stream sniping actually 2 days ago, and it was because I kept getting into queues with Gabu, and ironically enough, the 3 games I played with Gabu in my party, I died because of Gabu. Now, on Gabu's screen, he wasn't doing anything, but the desync said otherwise. So, I was like, that's it, I'm done. And then I like Q dodged Gabu. Cause it was I did not target floppies. I know you didn't. It was just, I know you didn't. But it's funny to say that you did. Guys, Gabu totally targeted me. Ow. Four bots, scary. I find it funny that in this game, they don't have like a name randomizer, right? For the bots to make them like seem more human. They literally have like a set number of bot names that it like rotates through. So you'll even see two of the same bots in lobby sometimes. It's a little goofy. It's a little silly. All right, here we go. Guys, we have a nice lead happening right now. Come on. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Woo! How is this lobby so spread out, LMAO? I killed people very early on, got 100 rings early on. So, like, I just spammed items on the people that were up front, so they didn't have the rings to compete with me. And then I was able to escape the slipstreams. So I was able to be, like, at max speed the whole time. It's hard to do, but... Anyone know what percentage of Crossworld players reach Emerald rank? Less than a percent. It's hard to say. I don't actually know the percentages, but because the last two was approximately 3%. But that's only 3% of legend players. So out of the legend players, it's 3%. But out of Crossworlds as a whole, it's like a 0. Maybe 5%. Maybe even further. 0.225%. Let's go Market Street. That's our best bet. There's like at least 1,000 Emerald players on the leaderboard. Last I checked, there was like 500 right now. We could actually see how many Emerald players are usually at the end of each Legend Comp. Did you know that you guys can see the last Legend Comp's leaderboard still? I didn't know that until recently. I'll show you guys after this race. Do you prefer to be the worst or best player in a lobby? I prefer to be the best player in the lobby because I get the starting 30 rings. Starting 30 rings has been nice. Most people don't give a shwee about Legend Comp, yeah. 834 emeralds in Legend Comp 2? Yeah. So it wasn't a 1,000 plus. Only so many people hit emerald. Yeah, the amount of rings at the start depends on the starting grid. So if you're in the bottom 4, if you're in the back 4, you get 30 rings. If you're ahead of that, I think you get 15 or something. And then, like, all the way up front, you get, like, none. I thought it depends on the track or something. Nah. First place, didn't even need to use a laser. GG's. I did not know that. All right, let me go back to the lobby and I'll show you guys that you can see all the players. Main menu. And then we'll get to see where we are on the leaderboard. We've climbed a lot since the start of the stream. 90 points. 90 points we've climbed. Yep, 110. All right, so there is... Oh, yeah, there in Legend Comp Round 3, there is 1,000 plus... There is 1,000 plus players in Emerald. Look at that. So you can see the bottom. It'll show all the Emerald players. Up to 1,000, I think. And then if we go over here, if you move the joystick to the right or the D-pad to the right, you'll see that you can see Round 2. Round 2, 834. You can see I didn't really like Round 2. And if you go right again, you can even see Legend Comp Round 1. which is very epic. Makes sense. Round 2 was lower being single gadget. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't enjoyable, to be honest. It wasn't fun for me, at least. I played in high level lobbies and it was harder bagging than what round 3 is. Like, if round 2 was bagging, if round 3 is quote unquote bagging, round 2 was like big time bagging. Like, it was bad. And then round 1 was level 4. I will admit, round 1 being level 4 makes sense. Round 2 being bagging. And then round 3 being like kind of a mix between bagging and level 4 escaping. Depends on how you game it. Acceleration character kit, of course, still is pretty good here. Hello, Christopher. How are you doing today? Round 3 is just level 4 again once you get to top 100. I mean, I'm 110 and I'm still seeing hella amounts of... Like, I'm position 110 and I'm seeing hella amounts of ACK. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I've seen power slip in 2050 plus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nick of Time. I think that ACK is a viable strategy. It really depends on your knowledge of how to bag. It really does depend on your knowledge on how to bag. You are able to secure bagging a little bit easier with level 4, but you're also it's harder to keep your rings as level 4 compared to ACK. ACK, you just like you're permanently above 100 rings because the fact that you have such fast ring gain. If you're good at Legend Comp 2, you'll be fine in Legend Comp 3 with power slip against UC. Yeah. See, like, I don't know. Like, I might be wrong here, but... Oh, yeah, we were put in a plat lobby. I was like... Yeah, it's a full plat lobby. I was like, dude, look at how many power builds there are. I mean, even the fact that there's this many power builds in plat lobbies kind of shows something.
Please pick Donpa, please. I really love Donpa Factory, and I would love to race on it. Please give me Donpa Factory. Donpa is where it's at. Please.
Peak after peak after peak. I think the only one that's truly peak for me here is Donpa Factory. Although, I do like both the other tracks. But I wouldn't consider them peak. Compared to Radical Highway, they're peak, though. Donpa Factory is the best map in the game. Wrong. Blizzard Valley. First time I saw someone call Market Street peak. I feel like Market Street has a pretty good streak of being called peak, actually. I don't consider any map that isn't White Cave peak. Oh, really, Mimi? Oh, really? Oh, really, Jet the Hawk? Oh, really?
No! My Donpa Factory! Yay! We have another chance at Donpa Factory! Donpa Factory!
I don't like Sky Road. Sweet Mountain I'm okay with. I'm not the biggest fan of the visuals of Sweet Mountain. It's very radioactive feeling, like in my eyes. You know, one day the bot will say that it clipped the last 60 seconds. One day. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, me. Dang, you play for 2 hours and you're about to hit 2K, something I grinded for 16 hours. I mean, all I'm saying is my mentals haven't been swayed at all. I will say, Gabu, quite a bit of times your mentals have been swayed, so I'm just playing at peak performance more often than you are. Lock your mentals in, Gabu, and I guarantee you, you're climbing infinitely. The one specific bright yellow candy meteor at the end. That's fair. Rinse or repeat. I believe you agree, Volt line. You just gotta find your right line. Get it? Because you're Volt line. I believe. My Discord is down. I can't read any messages. That's okay. You can use my chat as your Discord for now. Just imagine that your girlfriend's here. I'm going to shoot everyone in this chat and then myself. Okay, let's not say that. Let's, in-game. We're talking about repo. Because there's a gun in repo that you can turn around. I'm not role-playing as the girlfriend. I never said anyone had a role-play. What are we doing? I have no rings, so this lead will only last so long. But because we're in the front, we do have dibs at the rings. And Loki took both rings. I told you it was a short-lived front. We just have no rings, dude. Clean. I feel like they have so much distance. I should be able to get better items. Yep. No, the laser whiz. That was tough. That was a really tough race. It's so cooked. It was. Power was cool. Have you seen my neighbor, Totor, I mean, Grisbolt? I'm just a creature collector enjoyer. Indeed. I had 1886 this morning and just wanted to get 1900. And now I'm 1815 and in pain. Valive, I believe that you'll be able to climb back up. Again, you're naturally going to climb up and down and up and down and up and down. That was a tough race for me, though. I should have, again, I should have been focused items and rings early on. But I kind of just didn't get any rings or any items early on. So I had a suffering end game. All right, let's go Colorful Mall for sure. And I'd rather have the two separated. Hey, I'm going to be honest. I liked Power World. I honestly think without Power World, the new Pokemon game wouldn't look as good as it does. I'm a firm believer that the competition made Nintendo lock in and gave them more time for development. By Nintendo, I mean Pokemon Company. I think this new Pokemon game is going to be awesome. And I do think it's partially thanks to Power World. Cared about one thing, guns. On my end, I spent an hour swinging on the character design of every pal because they felt very much familiar to actual Pokemons. And bias aside, I just think Power World looks boring. It's pretty fun, personally. Would have sold the Pokelian copies regardless. Yeah, but when Power Worlds broke Steam, like Power World broke Steam. Also, Mimi, I also don't really care about the fact there are guns in Power World. I'm like, dude, what? Like, I didn't really utilize the guns too much. I mostly did it for like the boss fights, which are like kind of mandatory to utilize all the weaponry you can. But for the most part, I had just really highly upgraded pals to deal with most things. It made people see how complacent and lazy GF were being with Game Freak were being with Pokemon. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's Game Freak itself. I think the Pokemon Company puts a lot of strain under Game Freak. It's been shown recently Game Freak has had more time to develop games. And the games that they've had more time to develop look really, really good. Again, I'm a little upset about Pokemon Company in general for how they treated Game Freak. I thought Pika looked boring until I played it. That's true, that's true. I mean, people can all buy things the way they want to buy it, honestly. New grass starter looks like Red Angry Bird. His Evo's gonna be like Terrence. I would love that. I would actually pick him if that were the case. But I'm low-key, I might keep myself like clueless on any new Pokemon info regarding that game, because I might get a Switch just to like experience it on my own. I do want to like make sure it's a good game though, so I might ask some friends that I know have a Switch 2 already if it's a good game, and I'll go in completely blind. aside from like the first trailer that was shown. No way. Wait. I mean, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Nice.
We have a new green bird, a red doggo, and a blue gecko. It's effing sick. Every year people say they're done with Pokemon, and then the next gen comes out. I mean, I actually did keep to my word, though. You know, I've been waiting for, you know, a game to look like how Winds and Waves looks for a long time for Pokemon. Like, it's been a long time. Yeah, Ashtray, I'm the same way. I'm like, I might buy a used Switch too, so I can find it for like maybe 300 bucks. That would be a lot more viable than buying a $500 Switch 2. I'm a big Pokemon, I gotta be honest, I'm a big Pokemon without ever playing an actual Pokemon game outside of like Pokemon Go. Big Pokemon fan, gotcha. Thank you so much for the alert, Kid Kirby, hope your work goes well. Slightly related, I might actually get Poketopia sooner, Pokopia sooner than I expected. Got a good deal, and my sis is kind enough to help me with said deal. Neat! I was never big on Pokemon, so I'm just watching the fire and or fireworks from afar. Real. I like that invade. My saving grace was around the same time Pokemon Legends came out. Digimon game came out. Gotcha. So you're also a Digimon fan. I still think Winds and Waves is behind. It looks like a PS2 game to me, but I'm sure it'll be really fun, so I'll play it. I don't think it looks like a PS2 game. I think that you have a bad understanding of art style and graphical choices. Cause like realistically speaking, a PS2 game is not as high fidelity as the Pokemon game. It is very high fidelity. The waves look great. 2D Pokemon over 3D Pokemon. I think that when your billion-dollar company exists, I think you can have best of both worlds. I mean, I would say that I was in-engine content, though. Like, camera flying around, showing different scenic things. That is how the game's gonna look. Maybe with slight changes here and there as release comes close, but... I think the game looks really, really good. I think the game looks really, really good. Scarlet and Violet looked worse in-game than the trailers, if I recall correctly. Scarlet and Violet's, like, announcement trailers and in-game footage looked terrible compared to what this new Pokemon game looks like. It is literally night and day. I showed a comparison during one of my streams, and it was absolutely insane how laughable Scarlet and Violet looked. And how it even looks even with the upgraded lighting engine. It still looks laughable. Again, we're talking about a billion-dollar company only putting $13 million into their main franchise's, like, game. Only $13 million, which they put 18 million on a Super Bowl ad. So, again, I just think that... I think it's a little crazy. That's crazy work, to be honest. It is. I've not since played since Sword and Shield. I really like the gameplay concept of the Legends Arceus that I played. I played through all of Legends Arceus. I thought it was really fun. I love the idea of the whole, you know, you have to move around a little bit more, you know. It's not just a click a button and things happen game, you know. While it still has part of that, you know. That was a really bad descriptor, but like, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Pretty good. I would agree. That's actually the only part that interests me for a little content I've seen. Over the DLC. Gotcha. I took one look at the art style of Scarlet and Violet and almost split my side split my sides from laughing. Help. Hello everyone. How we doing today? Hi, Shadow Dark. I'm doing all right today. How are you doing? How are you doing? I have to say that Scarlet and Violet is a guilty pleasure of mine. That's fair. I've heard great things about, you know, the patches they did for Scarlet and Violet and how the game generally, like, gameplay-wise feels. But, again, they lacked... There was, again, a glitchy mess on release. It was not something you expect from a billion-dollar company. I heard great things about the story, too, in Scarlet and Violet. Like, it was a step above other stories in Pokemon. Exactly, Fiddle. Yeah, I understand that. There was a lot of difficulties with Scarlet and Violet. It was an awkward scenario to be in. I'm not gonna lie. I feel really, really bad for Game Freak, because I feel like they could have locked in, given more time. Like, Scarlet and Violet could have been the best Pokemon game we've ever seen. But it really, it was tough. It was a tough sell with what happened. Another thing, I remember a lot of people were defending ZA over how that game looks. And I don't think ZA looks particularly good. I think ZA looks just about as good as, you know, Scarlet and Violet did. Maybe a little bit upgraded, but I say that very, very lightly. Hello, Midnight Live. How are you doing today? I will say, though, Pokemon ZA did look really, really fun for me. It looked very fun. I heard good things about it. But, again, I told myself I wasn't going to buy a Pokemon game until they lock into the visuals a little bit better. Doing all right. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We are racing in Crossworlds. We doing a little bit of racing in Legend competition mode. There's a lot of rings to be had in the early sections of this course, so it sucks when you just barely miss some. There we go. We got the 10. Like, I'm already at 70 rings, and we've just been through half the course. Oh, it's Deluno. Hello, Delo. Come on. Cook it up. That sucks. Oh my god, what a comeback. There we go. I also like Pokemon ZA, but the graphics are so ugh again. I mean, Pokemon Legends Arceus already impressed me because they finally tried something new there. It didn't look pretty, but the gameplay was just great. I agree with that, Fiddle, 100%. ZA is really fun according to my brother. I might use this Switch to try it out. You might as well, right? I'm gonna make myself nachos for dinner. Enjoy your nachos. Let me know what toppings you put on it. GG's! GG's everyone that was in the race. Dello, especially. Happy Miku Day. Happy Miku Day. I didn't even know it was Miku Day, but happy Miku Day. GG's. That happened. I didn't know Miku had a specific day. I've been practicing level 4 following some of the advice you gave me. Awesome. I hope it's been going well. Might be a hot take, but I actually like Sword and Shield. I mean, yeah, it has its issues, but it had my absolute favorite take on how gyms are done thematically wise. Having it in an actual sports stadium was peak, not gonna lie. I agree. I like the sport stadium aspect in a thing where it was like a whole competition thing. I saw it and I was like, oh, that's crazy. GG's, GG's. I played Sword and Shield, and I liked it about 1/3 of the way in. I kind of got tired of it. I got tired of it 1/3 of the way in. I didn't feel like it was very eventful. I didn't feel like things were really happening. Maybe it was 2/4 of the way in. I don't know. Maybe I was halfway through the game. I don't really know where I was because I never completed it, but I kind of dropped it. Sword and Shield had some of my favorite Pokemon. Neat. I thought Sword and Shield was cool personally, but I didn't go back after I completed it. Yeah. Maybe I should practice level 4 too? I mean, if you want to. It's very backloaded in terms of content. That's true, that's true. I just got bored playing Sword and Shield. Again, I had a blast playing Arceus though. Like, I don't want to like come in this like, oh, I'm a Pokemon hater. I had a blast playing Arceus. I also had a blast doing my I did during my subathon. If you want to check out the subathon, there's a Floppy's VODs channel on YouTube that you can check out that has my subathon. But I did a Soul Link Nuzlocke with Tara, and that was hella fun. I can't remember what game it was. It was hella fun, and we beat that, and it was freaking sick. I'm playing Pokemon Pokopia and love everything about it. It seems really nice. I've read it into Melatonin a couple times for Pokopia. To be honest, I never finished Legends Arceus. Really? It was probably like my most fun Pokemon experience, personally. I thought it was really fun. Frame rates were terrible. It didn't really look the best, but I had a lot of fun for what it was in terms of Pokemon. And when I say frame rates were terrible, I'm not a big fan of 30 FPS gaming. I usually play games at like 60 plus frames, so dropping down to half those frames definitely shows wear and tear for it, like, it provides me headaches and stuff. So I just, yeah, I avoid that sort of thing. The grind felt a little too repetitive for me in Arceus. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't really feel like I was grinding. Also, keep in mind, when I played Arceus, I wasn't really aware of all the Pokemon, like I didn't really have a good idea of all the Pokemon in the game. So I had a lot of new sense of feeling of like, whoa, that's a new guy. That's new. I've never seen that guy. What is that guy? Even though I knew a lot of them, I felt like I was still finding new Pokemon during that time. So that also was super enjoyable for me. Which is why I also really love Power World, because of playing Power World, it was just a bunch of new Pokemon for me to find. When I do this. Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought I was a goner there. I heard so many beeps of every. It's just a cozy game to relax. You see your favorite Pokemon playing, having fun, etc. Just a game to relax. Some Sonic Racing Crossworlds pros should try it so they can complain less. That's crazy, Fiddle. You wrapped it all the way back to Crossworlds. I absolutely adored Legends of Arceus. It was also the first Pokemon game that made me feel uncomfortable. Like, I can actually die in this place. Yes! And I feel like that's so important, because I feel like I wanted something like that from Pokemon, because I feel like, you know, you watch the anime and stuff like that, and you're like, wow, they're like, you know, the Pokemon are actually kind of scary, you know? But, like, you never feel that in the games. But, like, now you do. Like, in Arceus, they made you feel like it. Like, there are Pokemon to fear. I kind of hope that we see that a little bit in Winds and Waves, because I know Winds and Waves and Scarlet and Violet still are, like, more typical Pokemon experiences. But I'm curious how they evolve the gameplay for a mainline title as big as Winds and Waves. The fact you can go underwater at all makes me really interested in the game. Yeah, me too, Dello. It was so different than the typical Pokemon game. Well, I mean, if you want the typical Pokemon game, just play the old games. If they just keep releasing the same game over and over again, I feel like we're doing a disservice to developers. I think that you know, change is a good thing. But I also think that, like, Pokemon, again, I said this earlier, they'll always have Pokemon games that they release that are gonna be like the original Pokemon game, you know, or like more in line with the classics. Just like, you know, with Sonic, we still get classic Sonic. You're still gonna get classic Pokemon experiences. But why limit yourself to only the classics when you have all the modern stuff like Sonic Racing Crossworlds or Shadow Gens or Sonic Frontiers? Give it a try. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Here we go. We're chilling, we're chilling. I'm very worried about this ending. I don't like this tornado. I don't like these tornadoes. There's too many tornadoes, too many items being spat out. I lost track of racing well. Would you say you can use any character if you choose to run level 4 ultimate charge build? People tell me just to play Knuckles, but I want to use other characters. I'm not using Knuckles. I have most played time with Creeper, Miku, and Espio. So, if you want to min-max, use Knuckles. But if you want to be a cool person and, like, ignore stats, you can ignore stats. People also say to use a specific board combo, you know? And I don't use a specific board combo. I'm using my custom-made Hammerhead Shark build. And also, I like to use the Narwhal and the Manta. You know, these are the ones that I like to use. But a lot of people just use the, whatchamacallit? I think I can see it in here. A lot of people just use this board. The Type J Iota, or whatever it's called. But I won't be using that. I don't care about min-maxing. I'm not too much of a fan of the new starters, though the fire starter looks way too much like a monster in another game I've played. It's a Pomeranian. I mean, like, if they're gonna add a Pomeranian to the Pokemon worlds, they're just gonna add a Pomeranian. And saying it looks similar to another Pomeranian is just like another Pomeranian. I will say, I think Whisper outperforms II in terms of stats. When I compare the two characters, Whisper just seems like the better II. It depends, because Whisper's handling's pretty bad. I will say, I do notice that. Sonic Frontiers was heavily different from its predecessors, but it's good to experiment with games. Keeping them the same is honestly quite boring, in my opinion. Exactly, Dello. I read the rest of your message as well, but I forgot I wasn't reading out loud. Mainly because I have Tangle running on foot mod that gives her air skates, so I want to use her along with Miku. Yeah, go for it. Search up Pom Bomb from Cassette Beasts. Okay, I'll search it up. I'll search it up for sure. But it sounds like they just took a Pomeranian and put it in a game. Whisper has the same handling as I. Really? How interesting. Maybe I'm just like not noticing things correctly then. Maybe it's just placebo for me. Because for me, I feel like my handling with Whisper is not as good as like with Miku. Is Miku's handling better than... Maybe it's a vehicle I'm using, I don't know. Weird. Maybe I like worse handling then. The lower my handling stat, the better. That was a huge save. Nice, we got... No. That's a bad race. Oh, that's tough. All right, Pom Bomb from Cassette Beast, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Hold on. Chat. The names are both play of words on Pomeranians. I'm glad you're doing good, Shadow Dark. I am doing good. I'm gonna be honest, dude. The right dog even doesn't even look like a Pomeranian. It's probably also my half-asleep brain being stupid. You're chilling, but I don't think these guys look similar at all. What's your favorite main? Whisper. Whisper Wolf, for now. Yeah, I don't think they're similar. Oh, thanks ads for popping up a second I said that. said bonk. Hey, we better not be dissing my goated fire dog. No. So Midnight Live was saying that there's Pom Bomb from Cassette Beast looked too much like Pom Bon from Pokemon, and their names were too similar for them to like the Pomeranian in Pokemon. And I pulled up an image and I was like, okay, both are Pomeranians, so both are going to use Pomeranian in their name, and they look entirely different. They look entirely different. I don't think they look the same. I saw the pic before you removed it. They look nothing alike. Yeah, I don't think they look anything alike. I get the name thing, but also Pokemon and Cassette Beasts are stealing from Pomeranian name. Pomeranian is a name that happened way before. I'm not a fan of any of the 3 starters. That's fair. I actually really like all of them. Pomeranian, probably the least for me. I like how silly the bird looks, but my #1 pick is definitely the gecko, because it looks like a Littlest Pet Shop, dude. And I have so many Littlest Pet Shops from when I was younger. Although, like, I don't really have them, like, anymore, but I used to have so many Littlest Pet Shops, and I think that he's a little cutie, and I love him. I also have a second main. What's your second main, Jaden Cool? Oh my god. I don't want to lose all 50 of my rings. What the heck? Dude, I need an item that can allow me to catch up a little bit here. Nah, we're stuck. We're stuck back here. We didn't have the slipstream power. Thinking if I should continue my grind on Legend Comp 3 with my name as Bansuyu. Don't worry. He laughed at it. Oh, it was you, Gamer for Life. Help. Welcome back from Agile. I might spoil it for myself and see what the final Evos look like. I don't want to spoil it for myself like that. I feel like it ruins the wonder of it. My life is because I'm like, I love water types, and 90% of my starters are the fire types. Mimi, that's crazy. Your life is a lie, not a joke. Jaden Cool, stop saying that you have a second main in the YouTube chat. You've said it like 10 times. I even responded to it. You're all good, Jaden Cool. Just the spam is a rule. I don't get it, man. I love water-related stuff generally, but somehow I rarely end up with the water-type starter. Interesting. To be honest, I'm probably going to play the newest Pokemon game, though, to be fair. I don't even have a Switch 2 anyways. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2 either, but I'd love to play it. Water's the most consistent, best starter. I actually really like grass and water, like in terms of the Pokemon 90% of the time. I've never really been a fan of too many of the fire starters. Not gonna play. Sorry, game brain isn't braining. You're good, you're good. Like, I love Bulbasaur, like Trico. Good grass types. I like Snivy. Oh my god. Thank you, Ashtray, for the follow. Appreciate it. Gotta head to work. Have a good one. Thank you, thank you. Good luck with work. I can't believe I survived that. I just barely turned hard enough right before jumping. All right, here we go. Well, another mid-race for me. That's okay. We'll get him next time. I used to be a fire starter guy, but after getting fighting for firefighting for the third gen in a row, I kind of pulled away from fire types in general. That's fair. Z-Stacks was in there? Yeah? Is that weird? He's normally there. The single Boom Boo ruining a race because you didn't have level 4? RIP. Yeah. I should have charged up level 4 there. I just didn't. You got knocked from 2K back to 19s. It makes sense. You like Embor? I'm not a fan of Embor, personally. Not many Embor fans, it seems. Embor fans are few and far between. I mean, his move pool was not great for a firefighting. By far the weakest of the fire starters, in my opinion. Crazy. I don't know anything about, like, weakness or strength. I'm talking about looks. I don't think Emboard looks great. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna do, like, 3 to 5 more races. Because, like, my hand's starting to hurt. But, what sort of game would you guys like to see me play next? No, not the hands, yeah. Thank you, Midnight Light, for the follow. Sonic Crossworlds 2. Explodes. Poll it. I should poll it. What are our options? Let's go Pac-Man Village. Super Battle Golf. I would recommend Repo. I heard it went really well yesterday. Ball Guys. I'd have to figure out what to pull, honestly. I don't know if I'm in the mood for chaos right now. How about we play Pac-Man? I don't want to redo all the levels with only slight difficulty adjustments. I don't want to redo all the levels, man. I like the Pac-Man game. I didn't like it enough to do the post-game content. Did some pulls on a gacha game real quick. Did you win? Time to play meta. Time to bag. Let's lock in that 2K. All right. Oh my god. Everyone's so close to each other. No, I used my boost whips too soon. Give me a shield. 100 rings. No, I trolled myself. Why did I use my boost whips there? I just wanted to race to the double item box. I wanted double items for no reason, too. Who was that Kasela person that was like level 4? Yeah, I think I'll find a skilled streamer. Who was that? Floppies is washed? Hi, Shadow Dark. I'm not washed. I'm carpal tunneled. And I'm disabled too. Good point. Mimi is always crazy. Bad MIKU. What is happening? Also, hi Insanity. How are you doing? That's why I like her a lot. Help. Let's go Blizzard Valley. You finished an MF of a story about cookies. Very nice. Did like a cookie die or something? Did they get eaten? Was their leg bitten off? Sorry, I don't know anything about the cookies. Not anymore. I forgot to start a poll. Worse, a cookie decided to use the life of gods to become an eldritch horror. What? No, there was creation of an eldritch horrors. That's just another story for another. What? What's happening in the Cookie Run Kingdom? What the heck? Big dodge. Too much. Clearly. Come on. There's no way. I almost had a level 4 up there. -3. What games would I be willing to play right now? Let's see. New poll. Let's say, which game? We have Haste. Mega Bonk. Let's do Peak, since that's chill. That was so unlucky. Gabu Luck 100. Because ain't no way you didn't get that level 4 off. I mean, there's a way. Haste, Mega Bonk, Peak. Is there any other game I want to play that doesn't hurt my hands? I think those are all chill. There you guys go. What, have you played Muse Dash? Oh, never mind. I said that doesn't hurt my hands. Muse Dash would cook my hands. Audra 10 stream streak, thanks so much, Shadow Dark. I forgot. That's what they all say. Mimi has 2 streaks behind me. Whoa, Mimi, you gotta like fast forward in order to get you know, get the streaks going past Fiddle. Fast forward time. I'm going to attack the stream directly with corn folk. Here I go. Yo, you leave me alone with them corn folk. The last time I traveled, it didn't end good. What do you mean by that, Mimi? You're done now, buddy. I am. The corn folk got to me. Chia, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Real. The alert scared you? Ooh, scary. That was unfortunate. I shouldn't have drifted, but we did. Good thing this is back road. Why are there so many people next to each other? I needed to play that really weird to survive. I honestly just needed to survive there. I didn't have any defensive items other than my level 4 boosts, which was not timed very well when I got around there. But we'll take 4th. For whatever the heck happened there. +3, let's do it. Very epic. I still remember the first message I wrote here in the chat. I wonder what that... Wait, Fiddle, what was the first message? I can't remember. But I remember it each time you tell me. Like I'm like, oh my god, that message was a thing. Oh yeah, that's right! You were telling me to stop playing the game! Oh my god. Because you don't... Yeah, okay. Okay. Can't believe it. Fiddle didn't want me to have Miku top 10. I remember saying at some point that Mimi dragged me over here. I came willingly. Hey, the floppy stream chat is inevitable, right? It will always be. Muhaha. Muhahaha. Peaks got 4 votes. Mega Bonk 1. Haste 0. Okay. Noted. Noted. We can do some chill peak. I'm honestly tired. It's the end of the week. I also need a piss, man. You can't just, like, move your dog? Is your dog bigger than you? Then go take a piss. WTF? I forgot that I was starting a race. So I'll piss after the race. It's that ADHD, you know, you don't realize it until it's too late. Ah, German Shepherd. Racing full of piss. Let's go. Shadow Dark, you worry me. Never say that again. I hate this. You know, yeah, you'll have to bring that up to Shadow Dark to not say it, you know. Oh, I messed that up. I messed that up big time. I jumped early because I thought I was gonna get hit by something. I don't know, I had a sneaking suspicion. You're back at 1970? Welcome back to 1970. It is the way it happens. Don't feel bad about it. You'll climb back up. If you've been there once, you can be there again. Nah! Okay, that's fine. Pretty chill though. I'll take second place there. Well, we gain like 8 points ish. Yeah, 5 points. All right, I'm gonna hit continue and I'm gonna go piss. And then after this race, we'll probably switch over to peak. I say as I walk away.
I concur. Let us commence.
Do it. Let's go. Good. Yes. Very well.
And I'm back. What's up, guys? We got the Dompa Factory vote in just in time. All right, let's see if we can end on a amazing note of like 1975 or something, you know, point wise. I'd take that. We never hit 2K today. Just chill. But I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get a top 100. Racing one more day. My hands are definitely getting tired, though. I can feel it, like, affecting how I race. I thought I was a goner there. All right, cook it up. Good lead, honestly. Boom! Solid round to end it off on. Those snap drifts this race were really clean. Thank you, thank you. I got scared. I almost got hit by the T-Rex. What a way to end it off. Dude, the best way to end it off. Honestly, Dampa into Dino Jungle, like, huge, huge. I love both those courses so much. And then on top of that, a first place. And 1976. I said 1975, but hey. I would have gotten hit by the T-Rex. I don't even know how I got lucky, honestly, with the T-Rex. I thought the T-Rex was gonna get me. All right. Do we have any joiners in chat for Peak? Any joiners for the Peak session since Peak 1? Let's switch categories over to Peak. YouTube stream, you're gonna end here, and we'll be back once we're on Peak. Do this. Viewer Peak. Do that. Hi. Maybe this time I don't troll. Yo, I've never seen someone troll so much like insanity. Never.